Hello, my name is Scott. This is my first ever video blog on YouTube. Well, as myself, that is. I guess I'm going to be blogging about stuff in general. Anything I can think of, anything I want to talk about. You may agree with some of the things I'm about to say. You may disagree with some of the stuff I'm about to say. I invite you to do both. I'm going to be talking about various different types of subjects. There will be no actual theme to this blog. It's anything I can ramble out, basically. And I invite you to leave your comments, your thoughts, your insults, your swears. This is YouTube after all. And I guess the first topic we're going to be talking about is something that's very close and dear to my heart, as I guess is to a lot of people. I guess I'm going to be talking about, well, not guess, I guess I will be, should I say, talking about Kiss. As the first ever video blog I'm going to do. If we're going to be talking about Kiss, there's only one way to do it, in black and white. And for a lot of people, Kiss is more than a rock band. Kiss has created a philosophy and almost a religion. Going to one of the shows, listen to their music, you can leave your baggage behind. Leave it at the door and simply enjoy yourself with their philosophy. I have always believed the Kiss philosophy has been this. There are ways in life you can be miserable. You can search it out. You can hold grudges. Or better yet, you can just look at what life and find ways of enjoying it. If they're big, if they're small, as long as you can find the pleasure in the most simplest of things, you're all set. Life is good. It's better than alternative. And the one thing I've always respected about Kiss is that they've shared their success with us, the fans. They said on stage, interviews, that their success has been, I don't want to say granted, but the partial of their success has been towards the fans, the Kiss Army, the Kiss Nation. How many bands have actually built a nation, a rock national anthem? Not too many that I can think of. So I guess to say that every single fan is a part of Kisstory. I would very much like to share my history, or my tiny piece of it, with you. So I guess if this were a book, let's start off with the beginning, chapter 1. The first time I ever saw Kiss, I was at my nanny's house. Me and hanging with my big brother. We were watching television. Now my big brother had a Kiss album. I think it was Lick It Up. I'm not too sure about that. But we were watching Much Music. And Much Music had a show called Spotlight, I think it was, where they would show videos and interviews of a band. That band that day was Kiss, of course. And yeah, I mean, my young imagination was just blown when I saw this. Oh, they were amazing. The video I saw was Creatures of the Night, that one being standing out in my memory. Oh my God, was all I could say. They were like superhero monster rock stars, larger than life. I remember seeing a huge tank drum kit, Eric Carr at the drums. Even though at the time I didn't really know the difference between the members, I just knew they were really cool looking, they were awesome sounding, and I was a Kiss fan ever since I saw the first video. In fact, I wouldn't shut up about Kiss even before I bought my first album. And my first album, I guess, we'll be going on to chapter 2. My first Kiss album, Double Platinum. Well, more like my first Kiss compilation, but this was the first ever collection of music of Kiss that I had ever bought in my life. I'm not sure if this would be a good first choice for everyone for buying Kiss, but this is still one of my most favorite Kiss things I've got. This is, of course, not the actual original first album I got. Unfortunately, in my youth, I lost it to my eternal shame. But yeah, of all the Kiss albums I listened to, I think I listened to this one the most. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my first favorites. I joined BMG, one of those music clubs, 12 albums for $1. And this is one of the albums I got of all the different albums that day. I think this is one of the only albums I've actually kept in my album collection, and I don't like throwing anything away. That shows you how much music taste can change. But yes, this album does play a very important part of my life, unfortunately. But I guess that would be on to chapter 3. Thank you very much. Some people live tragic lives, worse than some, worse than others. When it came to those two categories, I guess I could say I was in none of them. I should have been thankful for what I had then. I'm thankful for what I have now. I had loving family. I had good friends. Still do. At the time, I didn't see that way, I guess. At the time, I guess when you're a kid, you can only feel what you feel at the moment. And I was, at the time, popular in ways a child did not want to be popular. I was overweight. Still am, I guess. I had a speech problem. And I guess I do. Still do a little. And that made me stand out in ways I didn't want to stand out. And of course, to be honest, I was no saint myself. I was a little bit of a, I guess you can say, douchebag myself. But, yeah, I don't know how to put this, and I'm sorry for anyone who's hearing this for the first time that knows me, but I wanted to do something drastic with myself. I just wanted to make all the ridicule, the little bit of the pain I was feeling at the time go away. Compared to what kids have to put up with today, though, it was nothing. But I guess as a child, you only feel what you feel at the time. And at the time, I was sad, I was depressed. And during one of these days, I decided to go for a walk to cheer myself up. Maybe some fresh air would do me some good, I thought. I guess I should listen to some music. I saw in the corner of the room an album I had got from BMG. I listened to it now and then. I kind of liked the band at the time. The band, of course. Kiss. The album, of course. Kiss Double Platinum. I popped it into my Discman and off I went. And since the first song hit, I was floored. Oh, my adrenaline was pumping. I was enjoying myself. I felt good. About myself, I didn't care what I looked like. Didn't care what I sound like. For the first time in my short life, I was enjoying myself. My imagination was yet again soaring. I was remembering the good times, focusing on the good things in life. Not the people, not the bullies, not the mean people. But, yeah, I was really enjoying myself for the first time. And I think that's what turned everything around. From the first song that hit to the last song, I was happy. I'm not sure if anyone who knew me knew what I was going through, but my best friends bought me my actual first Kiss album. My first Kiss album being, actually was Carnival Souls. My older brother bought me my second one, which actually was Revenge. And since then, I've been a Kiss fan, and since then, I've been enjoying my life. I'm not sure if anyone of Kiss will hear this, or anyone associated with Kiss will hear this, but from the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you. Thank you very much for saving my life. Thank you. Today, it's going strong as ever. Still a fan, still loving it. I may even say I have a small little milestone in my own little Kisstory. A lot of people probably have shared the same experience, but I've got to meet Gene Simmons. The one and the only Gene Simmons. I will admit I was floored when I met him. I was a little intimidated. I was a little bit taller than him, but still intimidated. You can even hear the confidence in his voice as he spoke. He knew he was the man, and for good reason. I think I will always continue to be a Kiss fan. And I would like to invite anyone who's actually watching this to actually go out and put their own Kisstory on YouTube. Tell everyone about your Kisstory, your experience with the band, your experience with your fandom with the band, anything to do about Kiss. let's see how many we can get out there. Thank you very much. I guess this is the end of my chapter of my first ever Kiss blog, video blog. Thank you very much. Have a good day.